Hello everybody, Warrior Fire here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Sword. Last time, we arrived in Wyndon, where the Champion Cup will be taking place. All that we have left to do before that is check in at Wyndon Stadium. But before we get to that, it's a new town, which means lots of stuff to explore. And naturally, one of the very first places is the Pokemon Center. Especially since you need to give a team a bit of a rest before you really get going. I'd like to invite some of the fine trainers flourishing in Galar back to my own region. Yeah, I definitely understand that. Wonder which region it is. There are 7 previous regions could be talking about. Could also be talking about an upcoming region. Hey, this Pokemon has 2 clerks. The second clerk sells luxury balls, quick balls, and repeat balls, as well as the vitamins. Go ahead and stock up on quick balls and repeat balls. 50 of each. Well, 50 of each for the repeat ball. Oh, just because. Now, could easily get vitamins to help out our the team stats, but I'm good there. Well, since these are pretty much just sitting in the bag, burning space. Gonna go and sell all of the treasures, with a few exceptions. Definitely getting a lot of money here. And 21 rare bones. Hey, there's those exceptions I was talking about. Huh. That's an awkward 4 just sitting there. Yeah, well. We're all done there. So, our first destination, well, don't have too much of a plan other than get pretty much as much of the town in a single pass as possible. Right here, max revive. And let's head down this street. Right here is the last of the battle cafes. Could get in just a little bit more experience before heading out. But I think we're pretty good here. The cafes are pretty much the same regardless, so it's not that big a deal. Hey, right here is the boutique. Finally get some new clothes. At least hop in here, see if there's anything I'd actually care for. Hey, jump back to previous boutiques. See if find a better shirt, but for now, sticking with this. Here's the salon. Pretty much nothing different. Up here, looks like we've got a hotel. And another hidden item. Ooh, a big nugget. Already sold all of those previously, but easily just sell that again later. Right here, an air balloon. It's a held item that basically works like levitate. But once the holder gets hit by an attack, the balloon will burst. Not as good for single player, but in multiplayer it's definitely a useful item. Mainly because you won't be losing it. And into the hotel. It looks pretty fancy in here. Even more so than the previous hotels. And it looks like we can actually go up. So possibly just early game, early limitation. I'll check back some other time. Right. Now, before we head down that other path, swing back around this way. Quickly head into the train station. So right here to go to any previous station. As well as the two DLC stations. But definitely all good here. Wyndon is quite massive, so it can be a frightful headache to find your way around. Best to use the monorail or ring up a flying taxi. That can definitely be helpful. But you can find a way around quite easy. Hey, this is the monorail, so we're just going to ignore that. Hey, we've got a vending machine that you can actually use here. But the items are a bit weaker than what we've got access do otherwise. Oh, and oh well. Gonna keep trying for the lucky bonus, but don't need to. We get heaps of tourists here in Wyndon, so I change up the menu to cater to their tastes. That's definitely one thing you can do. Right, and all done at the train station. So now it's time to head up this street. I'm going to be saving these houses for last because there is something there for us. This park has a bit of a maze. Right here, rare candy, nice. And item ball, grassy seed. Boosts defense on grassy terrain. And could be nice. Pair well with something with grassy surge, or even grass type Dynamaxing. And right here, the bomb mushroom. It's more free money. Now this guy, moves that only select Pokemon can learn. They are called ultimate moves. Do you want your Pokemon to learn one of them? Now these ultimate moves are basically fire, water, and grass type variations of Hyper Beam, and can only be learned by the fully evolved form of the starters. Moves are called Blast Burn, Hydro Cannon, and Frenzy Plant. Going to pass here because not really interested in getting those here. Alright, fair enough. If you want your Pokemon to learn one of my moves, just come back. If decide to raise up believe it was Squirtle I had picked at the Isle of Armor. Yeah. Squirtle, once she evolves into Blastoise. Wow, got a female starter. That is very rare. Hey, Blastoise could definitely make good use of Hydro Cannon. But, again, all good there. I'm going for a picnic with my Pokemon. Good for you. Right. Now, let's head down this way real quick. It's a side path that leads over to the hotel. And right here is a nugget. And there's that monorail. And right here, another blob of black sludge. Don't need it, so we're all set. Heading back over to buy the stadium side. Now, all set to head into the houses. Halucha. Halucha, that's it. That's the ticket. Maybe we can do a bit sharper the next time? Right, so this one has nothing for us? Ooh, here we go. This one could be a little tricky. So, this particular guy is going to have a battle for us. He uses one Pokemon, but has multiples of it. And has multiple forms, which will be getting used to here. Do you want to get that repaired? So, you'll give me a moment to get the preparations in order. Alright, preparations are set. Oh, now, what's this? I see you have a Rotom phone and a bike. That means you must already know that the Pokemon Rotom absolutely loves to jump into all sorts of different motors. If you want to find out how a Rotom enters motors, then try to best my very own Rotom. Alright, let's do this. Prepare to be confounded by all the various forms of my dear Rotom. Yep, challenged by League Staff Isaac. Starting off with the Mo Rotom. So yeah, the preparations are just having a plan to deal with the three forms of Rotom he has, and since he's starting off with the Mo Rotom, as I checked, preparations were done before I even went to start for them. Hey, Mo Rotom is an electric and grass type, so go for the Pyro Ball. And it's down. Hey, level ups for Scorchfield and Vivian. Got a Wash Rotom. It's an electric and water type. So, this particular Rotom is John's target. And there's Hydro Pump, which John resists. Now for the Energy Ball. And again, goes down in only one hit. And a level up for John. And John's almost back at full health after that. Hey, last up is Heat Rotom, which is electric and fire. So, you're gonna want to switch over to Glyph. Now, thing to note about Rotom, every form is going to be electric type, and every form has the ability Levitate, which means Earthquake is completely useless here. Base Rotom is the electric ghost. Rotom's forms were first introduced in Platinum via an event item, and in Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver, all of Rotom's forms were electric ghost. Starting in Black and White, Rotom's other forms got a secondary typing replacing Ghost that fits the form. Rotom is grass, washes water and heat is fire, as already mentioned. There are two other forms as well. Got Frost Rotom, which is a fridge and ice type. And Fan Rotom, which is, well, obviously a fan, and is flying type. So, Fan Rotom has a redundant ability. There is no point flying type having levitate for its ability. As aside from a type chart, there's no difference. Though levitate is easier to get around. As of other abilities like Mold Breaker, or moves like Gastro Acid or Worry Seed. As for this last Rotom here, just going for the Rock Slide. Glyph may be burned, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, let's try this again. Ew. Right, and Rotom goes down. And Glyph got a level up. But Rotom changes its type and moves when it changes its form. Yep, that is also true. Each form gets a new move exclusive to that form. You defeated every one of my Rotom. You should be able to put this catalog to good use. Obtained a Rotom catalog. It's a catalog of devices that Rotom like. Use the catalog to have a Rotom hop in and out of the various devices listed within. If you use the Rotom catalog, it will let Rotom enter all sorts of home appliances. Oh, and of course Rotom can get out again. For the form changes for Rotom. Previous games you had to go to a specific location in order to change Rotom's form. And since Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver locations for Rotom's form change were event exclusive, if you don't have access to the event item, which is pretty much everyone at this point, starting up a new game, you're stuck with base Rotom. Thankfully, that was fixed in Gen 5. Nothing in this house. Yeah, next one. Yeah, think this is the last house that actually has something. I'm searching for a Frostmoth. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you? If you do, I'd like for you to trade it for my Duraludon, please. Don't have a Frostmoth, but I do know where I can get one at a later point. Though, do you know another place we can get one? Frostmoth evolves from a Snom, which can get Route 8. I also believe Route 10. Only real issue is that Snom is a friendship evolution, so yeah, since there's a place we can actually catch a Frostmoth later, don't need to worry about that right now. Please come back if you change your mind. We'll be doing that at some point. Right, couple houses left to hop into real quick. There's actually quite a few of them. Right, I'll cut out if there's nothing of note. Alright, as I expected, there was nothing. So, on we go to up by Wyndon Stadium. As you can see, there's another Pokemon Center over here. Yeah, a couple of Team Yell grunts, obviously here to cheer on Marnie. Yeah, right here, 2x special attacks. Got a few merch stalls, which can't actually buy anything at. Yeah, right here, and X speed. Haven't seen that before, but I think I already get the idea of the X items. Another quick heal. Yes, you know, that particular battle was a little more challenging than I was expecting. I saw those Rotom's levels. Right, and we've got another second clerk at the Pokemart, and he sells TMs. Right, first up, gonna go and sell those items picked up. And items he sells, got the Elemental Punches, Fire, Ice, and Thunder Punch, Drain Punch, which will steal HP from the target. Solar Blade, it's a physical variation of a Solar Beam. Definitely be a good move for a physical grass type. Maybe even anything else that can learn it. It's got a Hyper Beam and a Giga Impact. Fun fact, Giga Impact was added in Gen 4, so normal types who benefited from Hyper Beam being a physical move prior to Gen 4's physical special split don't lose out on their good super-powered attack option. Yeah, they're exactly the same. Aside from Hyper Beam is special, Giga Impact is physical. It's got Power, Guard, and Speed Swap, which swaps offensive stats defensive stats and speed between the user and target. Alright, nothing there. Gonna take another quick. We'll go and grab a Drain Punch. I'd actually be something you can use. Nope. Oh well. Hey, that takes care of everything in the Pokemon Center. So all that's left is to head into Wyndon Stadium and take on the Champion Cup. And you will get to that next time. See you guys then.